Hello and welcome to the 1% Solution. Here you'll find tips and tools to help you acquire more physician clients one small step at a time. I'm Dr. Vicki Rackner, your host. This week's tip is create podcasts. Now this solution is an answer to the most frequently asked question I get, which is, how do I get in front of more physician prospects? In this video, I'd like to answer three questions. First, what is a podcast? Second, how do you create a podcast? And third, why bother? Imagine for a moment that you were a host of your own radio show. Now imagine that you could do it at virtually no cost to you. You could create an opportunity to position yourself as an expert. And remember, physicians want to work with experts. A podcast is basically a radio show that you can produce on your own. The original platform was the iPod. While the name makes it sound very elevated, it can be very simple. This can be a 1 to 2 minute audio tip that you offer to your prospects on a weekly basis. You could offer your pearls of wisdom as an expert. You could interview successful physicians, or you could interview experts that interest physicians. For example, I just interviewed the former CEO of Southwest Airlines. I believe that physicians need to conduct themselves as successful airlines. How do successful airlines do this? Just as YouTube and other platforms host videos, so too iTunes and other platforms host the podcast series. In fact, it's very easy for you to go in and set up your own podcast series free on iTunes. Further, the only equipment that you really need is a telephone. You can sign up for a free service like Free Conference Call, which will automatically record your call. You can then go into iGarage if you want and edit these files. Here's the big secret. It's incredibly easy to reach out to celebrities or key physician opinion leaders and get them to be your guests. All you need to do is say, "Hi, I'm an expert in helping physicians build wealth. I'm profiling successful people. Might I be able to interview you?" Then you become the person rubbing shoulders with New York Times bestsellers or celebrities or key physician opinion leaders. That means that you hold a higher standing in the eyes of your other physician prospects and clients. What kinds of questions do you ask? Well, if you've gone through the Cracking the Physician Code course, go through the third module about the informational interview, and those all form great questions that you could ask. If you're speaking with a doctor, ask, what drew them to a career in medicine? What are some of their proudest moments? What are the keys to their success? Creating a podcast series is an outstanding way of positioning yourself as a medical insider, somebody who's in the know, rubbing shoulders with the thought leaders and movers and shakers in the medical market. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you found value in this content. Please feel welcome to send this to your friends, your colleague, your broker-dealer. If you've been sent this and you'd like to get on the list, go to www.targetingdoctors.com where you can sign up. Thanks again. See you next week.